Hi, this is Steve. Welcome to another episode 3 of The Walk. We're cruising through a local park today. I haven't gotten much more walking in due to the fact that there has been a lot of rain still. I guess this is sort of a communication about communication. I like to communicate. I guess that's why I do this. I hope what I have to say is helpful. Maybe it isn't. But it seems to me, increasingly as I grow old, there's an extreme lack of communication in this world. Or at least a lack of meaningful communication. Sorry if there's a little background noise there. I'm in a local park which adjoins an industrial area. Anyway, I haven't gotten to my point, have I? It seems that there's a lot of either intentional miscommunication or a lot of mind reading going on today, or attempts at mind reading. That is to say, I say something and it should make it very obvious to you what I'm talking about. Now, I do like the short, pithy saying. That's definitely a thing with me. I like things that cut to the point, have a few words, and say something that inspires thought. But obviously, if you're watching these episodes, you know I can tend toward being verbose and rattling on. We've had a lot of rain lately, as I mentioned, and things are pretty wet around here. We've had several rivers rise to flood stage. The other half of communication seems to be lately that you need to somehow overly communicate or overly emphasize everything to get to the point. It's sort of the opposite of what I was saying a minute ago. Everything has to be stated in the most dire, extreme way. If it's an extreme, dire emergency, or everything becomes a dire emergency. Now, I know they want to keep people safe from floodwaters and so forth, and certainly there has been bad flooding in this area, but there tends to be a tendency to go on as though it's Armageddon. It's not that it isn't serious, but, I guess what I'm attempting to rail at here is the kind of journalism that just, sounds extreme when perhaps the situation, fewer, calmer words that are more informative rather than the "we're all going to die" kind of "look out, don't do anything, danger for the next 36 years, take cover immediately" kind of reporting would be more helpful than what we get now. I'm not sure what has caused that. There was an old phrase that was known as yellow journalism. I'm not sure where that phrase came from, but it meant sensational press, as in the days of newspapers. I don't know if we're there. I mean, certainly we have a lot more news sources. Obviously, newspapers are not terribly relevant anymore. But it seems that the quest for sensationalism has only ramped up with our newfound communication skills and means, such as video blogs like this. I kind of hope that we can return to some level of sanity and thought-provoking communication, as opposed to, on the one extreme, just insinuating something and having everybody supposedly understand when your words are imprecise and don't convey direct meaning, and the opposite extreme of conveying extreme emergency and danger and other words that incite and inflame as opposed to inform. I hope that I can be a source of more of the words that cause thought, cause dialogue, cause interaction, and cause kindness to prevail and care for one another, as opposed to the idea of just pushing in a direction for number of minutes on screen. And I'm laughing at myself because I'm seeing this is running a little longer than I thought it would, because I didn't organize my thoughts very well. But may we all be vessels of words that communicate clearly and thought-provokingly, and are not sensationalist nor too obsequious in nature. Have a good afternoon.